TinderBox is a sales productivity software, and where we're playing is unlike a PDF or a Word document. We're completely web-based, so there's a lot of functionality that you may not be used to by sending it through Word or PDF docs. Whereas again, with TinderBox, with our software, we make it much more efficient to build documents for sales and marketing teams. So really quickly, what we're looking at here is TinderBox's dashboard. So if I have a user license inside of TinderBox, this is where I can just view basic tracking and reporting. So document activity in the last 30 days. As I can see published, viewed, accepted, what are the value of my documents, and so on. As I scroll down, we can even see rep activity in the middle section here. Most recent documents created on the left, but also, how many documents have been published each week. So again, just giving us that basic insight, maybe for a manager or director, to be able to just know what's going on. We are also mobile responsive. So as I shrink this screen down, you're going to notice that it's going to adjust to the screen size. So this is, if you think about it on your phone view, maybe you have a tablet, and then again, as I get it back to the laptop screen, it's all going to adjust. So you can create and send these documents out, but also view these documents via phone, tablet, or computer. These three tabs up here, these stand for different things. And so we have documents, assets, and reporting, and we'll certainly go into that. But right now, what I want to do is just show you how to quickly create a proposal. Right from here, I'm going to go ahead and hit create. So from here, I'm going to create a proposal. And so what pops up is all these different types of templates that I can use. So as you can see, as I'm scrolling through, there's all these different ones that we can build from. I'll just choose the enterprise template and we'll create from there. So what it's doing right now is it's building a document based on the template that I just chose. Again, maybe it's based on the industry or the type. It's giving me these different sections that I've specifically assigned. The first thing that I want to point out is the themes. So we have different themes that we can set up. So right now it's in a DocuSign theme. If I wanted to change it to Atlas theme, that's how that would work. So you can see how you can change the backgrounds, the colors, the fonts. That's the first thing that you're going to notice with TinderBox is the elegance of these documents and how they look. So let's say I'm ready to start building or starting to add sections. So right from here, we can see that I actually can take out this entire paragraph. I can make it a little bit more informal right from here. Hey, Erica. And then let's just say I have my new paragraph right. So as you'll notice too, up at the top left corner, it's always going to automatically save for me. So I don't have to worry about constantly making saves. It's going to do that for me. Everything on the left here, the way TinderBox works is we're breaking these different sections into bite-sized chunks. So instead of sending a 30-word or a 30-page Word document, you're going to send multiple sections with different paragraph, different content pieces set up. So as I go on the About Us section, again, everything is easily customizable. I can change whatever paragraph I want. Once I save it, it's automatically saved. On the left here, the table of contents, everything is drag and drop. So I can adjust the sections. I can even edit the titles if I want to. So again, maybe a little bit more informal. I can change these on the fly. I can even delete sections. So if I want to take out additional information, I can go in and just delete that section there. The other thing with TinderBox is that you can add assets from your library. So again, if I click on assets, there are a few different types of assets. So we have images, files, content, snippets, and forms. So images is pretty self-explanatory, but let's say I just wanted to pull in this image here. I can easily go in. You can see that I can drag it and drop it. I can even adjust the size if I need to. So that's how easy it is to pull images. Same with files, content, snippets, but again, the way we're defining content is this cover letter right here, that's a full content piece. Or this About Us page, that's a full content piece. So that's what we're defining as content. So it's essentially text and images and videos all combined into one section there. So I can go in here and search. So let's say I have a word search of security. So I want to pull up any type of content that's been built based on that specific word. So now as I scroll through, we can see all these different sections that I have. For this, I'll just go ahead and use security title. You can see I also have a snapshot of what it looks like before I pull it in. Now we can see that I've got this security title section. Again, I'm not locked in. I can continue to add sections and it's going to automatically save for me. So that's how you're pulling in different types of assets. The one other thing I did want to hit on was the ability to customize and adjust these different sections here. So we'll go back to next steps, and you can see how user-friendly it is. So it's telling me all the different actions. So finalize my content, did that. Now I need to review my action buttons. So that's where I come up here. Maybe I don't want the accept button, so that's where our e-signature tool is turned off. And then I'll go ahead and turn off the decline button. All I want is the ask a question button, and I can actually even customize what it says. So once I save that, I've got the Ask Me button turned on. Now it's telling me to review proposal properties. So I click on that, it takes me directly to this. I can change the title, so maybe this is, a specific client enterprise quote. I can even type in the client as well. So ABC company is my client. I can add a description, I can add tags to these documents. And as you saw, I changed the theme, I can change the language, different things like that. I can also turn on or off the ability to download this as a Word or a PDF or a PowerPoint. So again, with TinderBox, what you're able to do is send this online. So it's a link that you're going to be sending to your prospects and clients, but you also have the ability to download that as a PDF. Once I've reviewed my properties, now I go to next steps, and it's telling me to publish the document now. So once I've added, I've changed, I've reviewed the proposal properties, now I've published it, and this is actually what's being sent to the customer. So this link is a custom URL that I'm going to be sending out. So really quickly, let me add a tab here. So this is a document that I just created. So let's say I sent this link via email. That's how you're going to send it out to that prospect or client. So now they have this document. First and foremost, we'll notice the theme is already kicking in here, Atlas theme. I'm going to just go ahead and sign in. So now that Eli Whaley is signed in, it's going to take me directly to the document that we just created. So we can see here's my security title, here's my addition that I made, here's my cover letter, here's the picture I pulled over, about us section, and so on. So you can see all the different types of sections that we were able to add, delete, or edit. Right here, here's an order form. So again, maybe this is a contract or maybe it's just a quote. You still have the ability to send this out. You can add tables and charts in this as well. Maybe I have a question, so I put in my email address right here. And my question is, can we change the pricing? I don't know, whatever it may be. Once I hit ask a question, that's actually going to get sent to my email address because I created the document, but it's also informing me who is sending that question. So I know exactly who's asking, but I can also jump back and answer that because I have that email address now. So let me go back to TinderBox's library. So what we have here, again, is we're back at the dashboards page here. We can see that here's my most recent document. I just built that, but we also have these different tabs. So I'm going to jump to documents really quickly. So documents is defining any open, drafted, or accepted document. So anything that's been published or accepted or that is currently being built. We also store your templates right here. We can go in, we can search. So again, maybe enterprise. I can go and search for that specific type of document. It's a never-ending search. So as I scroll through, it's not going to stop scrolling through until the end as well. We can also search for author. So maybe I want to search for Eli Whaley's enterprise documents, or we can also search the status. So I want to search for Eli's accepted documents. So now I have all my closed won opportunities, all my closed won documents right here. I can also save this search filter. So now I can rename it to Eli's closed won documents. So now that it's saved, I have a quick link now. It's essentially working as a folder that I can just jump to that and it will populate this search for me automatically. Same thing with assets. It works the exact same way, but now it's images, it's files, it's snippets, it's content. So that's where you can store all of this information and be able to identify, maintain, manage, and look for different sections or content right from here. Really quickly, want to jump to reporting. And this is what your reporting looks like. So again, the functionality and the benefit of this online proposal is you're going to get tracking. So you're going to be able to be notified via text or email when somebody opens a proposal, when somebody asks a question, or even accepts a contract from you. Right from here, too, you can actually jump into a specific document and search for that reporting piece. So I'm going to choose this NDA. And we can see that Jake Smith spent a total of 348 seconds in this document. If I jump to content, I can actually see the specific sections and content pieces of how long he was looking at it. So again, the benefit of breaking up those sections into bite-sized chunks is now I know that he looked at my cover letter for 5.5 minutes. He only looked at my NDA for 15 seconds. So, from that perspective, I really have a good sense of what he's interested in. He didn't look at my NDA too long, but he spent a lot of time on my cover letter. So just giving you some valuable insight there as to what happens when you want to go ahead and do some reporting functionality there. Also, what we have is it's linked to a LinkedIn account. It doesn't specifically take you to that specific LinkedIn profile, but it does go to that search, and now I can see which Jacob Smith or which Jake Smith was actually looking at my document. Jumping back to dashboards, that's really what I wanted to show today. Just give you a better understanding of how TinderBox works, what our software is like, and hopefully you were able to see how we can really help your sales process and being able to quickly generate documents and quotes and contracts and get those out the door, but also being more knowledgeable and having insight into what your clients and prospects are looking at now.